Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Little video for you all. I know I've not done anything recently, so I apologise. Yeah, it's been crazy busy. Everyone's getting back outside now, wanting to do things, and everyone's hurting themselves or can't do it because of pain. So it's just been been very busy. So, and we've had loads of new members in the last few weeks. So big welcome to everybody who's new. I'm going to do a little video for you today. We're going to talk about exercise. Okay, so one of our favourite topics with regards to back pain. One thing we're seeing a lot at the moment is over the last year, people are doing a lot less exercise. That is normal. Gyms are shut. You can't exercise too far from your home. You can only go out for an hour a day. We've got limitations on what is normal for us to be doing. Some of us have just completely lost the motivation to be doing anything really, and it's something that we can definitely change. So I talked to somebody in the group this morning. This group is all about affecting and improving on the things that we can change, and this is something that we can do with regards to exercise. So in your exercise, there are two. In your exercise for your back pain, there are two parts to that exercise. There is the general approach and the specific approach. So general approach is your background activity. So in the UK, the National Health Service, the NHS, gives us recommendations on what we should be doing for exercise. And it's 150 minutes of activity per week. All right, now that's 2.5 hours. That's gentle exercise, so that's walking basically. Okay, you're not really looking to get your heart rate up and stress it loads. You're just looking to be active for about 2.5 hours a week, so just over 20 minutes per day. You will be shocked at the number of people that I see who are not getting that. Okay, so literally just from me doing some hands-on treatment with people and then moving more, getting a 20-minute recreational walk-in per day on top of anything else they maybe do at work, makes a huge difference. We get huge levels of improvement from that. The other side is specific rehab. So if somebody is having an issue with I don't know, like a specific muscle is staying quite tight, or your SI joint is quite stiff, for example, doing some targeted rehab on that can be quite helpful. Now, those are the two sides to it. The one we see people neglecting is the background activity, and people just spend so much time doing really specific exercises. And often it's not their fault. They've been told that, this is the magical exercise for their problem. They've been told that the pelvis is out of alignment and you've got to do X, Y, Z for it. You've got a weak core, you've got to do X, Y, Z for it, or your glutes aren't firing, you've got to do a lot of glute exercises. And whilst those really specific things, for a clinician, a chiropractor, a doctor, a physio, an osteopath, to say you have one of those specific things, that is hugely inaccurate for most people in regards to their back pain. It may be a small component of it, but it does not paint the entire picture. Just focusing on that thing and neglecting your overall activity level is not going to lead you to the place you want to be. All right. I always tell my patients that you cannot rehab your way out of low activity levels. So you have to get that background activity, see how you feel once you've got that, and then if there's something specific that you need to do on top of that to give you an extra kickstart, that is where the specific rehab comes in. So my approach with my patients, what I do is they come in, they see me, we go through everything, we make sure that they're right for us, we start increasing their background level of activity, and then I see how they feel. Now, for a lot of people, they actually don't need the specific rehab on top of that. The pain comes down, the body starts healing, whatever it is you want to say, they start getting on top of their pain. Then we can then talk about specific things on top of that. So for example, where specific rehab is then quite important is if you've had loads of pain on, say, bending down to pick something up, sometimes just doing that increased background activity doesn't take care of that. So we now need to condition that person's spine to be really good at bending. And that's where specific rehab comes in. So we would then put that person on a bending program to get them back to doing, not just being in control of their pain most of the time, but also in control of their pain on those specific aggravating things. So for some people, it may be that sitting for a long time is really painful. So we would then get them to increase their overall activity, reduce the frequency, when they're sat down, reduce the amount of time they're sat for in one go, and then progressively look to increase that to get them back to normal. So you have those two approaches for exercise for back pain, the general and the specific. The general, in my opinion, is the one that you have to get. And I mean, not everyone can just go out for a 20-minute walk. Sometimes that's too painful, right? But can you do a 5-minute walk? A really slow 5-minute walk? Okay, let's do that 4 times today and see how we feel. Maybe actually you can only manage 1 5-minute walk a day. That's fine. That's where you start. Keep doing that. Be consistent with that for a couple of weeks, and then see if every other day you could do a second 5-minute walk. And then you build your way up, progressively increasing that over time to get to your 20 minutes. And then we can start adding in specific exercises as well on top of that. All right, so I hope you guys find that helpful. Yeah, I've got quite a big beard and very long hair at the moment. We're waiting for the barber shop for next week. So no comments about that, please. I will catch up with you all again soon. If anybody's got any problems, tag me in a comment, post on the group, send me a message, whatever it is you want to do. Always happy to help. I hope you found this stuff interesting with regards to exercise. Exercise is our favourite topic. So again, if you've got any questions on that, stick it in the comments below. I'll be back with you guys within the next week or so. I look forward to it. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you all again soon.